I made $367 trading GU in 60 minutes. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys not only how I did that, but explain the extra confluences that I used to cash this trade. Now, the first part of this trade was a news catalyst. When you hear news, you probably think that it's bad or traders shouldn't be trading the news because they're gonna get wiped out. But that's exactly the opposite when it comes to my system. The main thing that a news catalyst is an event that happens in the market that shifts expectations. This can be CPI, NFP, FOMC, retail sales. All of these events that happen have a big effect on the prices of the currencies inside of the market and in other markets as well. So yesterday, the main event that happened was GPP. They had their monetary policy summary. Now, before going into the whole entire day, I woke up with the mindset of already knowing that if there's a little bit of bearishness from this news event, that price would go lower. With this view and overall foundation, I could then go into the markets and see my setup. That moves us to point number 2. The main system I trade now is supply and demand. Essentially, supply is consecutive selling candlesticks from a zone. So since I had the overall bearish view in the market, I came and looked for supply zones. And at 5 o'clock, I saw that price was coming back into the supply zone, and all I had to wait for was a break of candlestick to get inside of the trade. So at 5 o'clock, I got inside of this trade, but at first the trade was really wicky. Price was going back and forth, but I knew with news coming out of that bearish monetary policy summary, I knew that the trade had more probability for it to go lower. So I was inside of this trade, and then at 6:30 or 6 o'clock, the trade started going lower. We started seeing more momentum. That's exactly when news came out. News pushes the market lower, and then we caught a 1 to 5. And we could have caught way more, but with my system, I just go for a 1 to 5. The next essential part of this whole entire trade was my trade management. So once price got past my 1 to 1, I always move my stop loss to break even, because as a scalper inside of these markets, you can't be holding trades and hoping for them to hit stop loss or take profit. Price can do a lot of things in between, so you have to think smartly. So I moved my stop loss to break even, and basically it's a risk-free trade in my mind, and I went to go do other things while the trade was going. So essentially, those are the 3 things that I looked at to cash this trade. If you guys like this video and the way I explained it, I will be providing more content and more in-depth content in how I look at my trades, how I manage them, and the different systems that I use to cash these trades. If you guys want more access to my trades and my signals, I have my VIP room down in the description.